How long was this going on?
6 hours.
It goes on until they get money or until they kill somebody.
The parents of a Marquette teenager want you to know what happened to their son.
I hope you're with us at 5 because moments ago they took us through this sextortion scheme allegedly involving 3 men from Nigeria posing as a young woman on Instagram.
Yeah, their son was targeted, pressured, and it ended when Jordan took his own life. It is heartbreaking for them to share, but they want you to know so you can talk to your children about it.
Jordan and I were going to go and get tattoos together after he turned 18. So I decided to still go ahead and do that. One of the things we always said or would write in cards to each other was "love you to the moon and back."
Mom, what's the past year been like?
It's been extremely difficult without him here, for me, for my kids. I'm sure the same for John and his family. There's still a part of me that thinks he's gonna come through my front door.
Through their pain, Jordan's parents have found purpose, teaching children and parents how to be smarter about social media usage, which includes encouraging kids to speak up when they make a mistake, something Jordan may have been afraid to do.
That's the twisted part of this entire sextortion stuff, and that's why these criminals target these types of youth. A lot of times what parents do is we're constantly saying no, 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 right? That's who I am. I'm like, do not do this, do not do this, do not send pictures, this is my phone, do not do this, don't do, don't. What we don't do as parents is say, but if you do, you know? And so I'm trying to be better at that as a parent with my younger girls, saying, if you do this, it's okay.
Jordan, I'm still going to love you.
I'm still going to love you. I'm going to be mad. You're going to be grounded, but we're going to fix this. And Jordan was so willful and so poised, and he just, like you said, he was just in that position in life where he did not want to disappoint us. And he felt that the only way out of this thing was to do that. And they were pressuring him hard. They were telling him they were going to make him do this, you know, and it was just push, 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 late at night, not thinking properly, and it happened.
Make sure who you are talking to on the social media platforms, that they are who they say they are. Even if you have some mutual friends in common, it still might not be who you think it is. You know, let your kids know it's okay to go to someone for help. This is much bigger than what you can handle. Just go to someone and ask for help. Your life is worth it.
We need to be better at not allowing our kids to be seclusive on their devices, meaning not in their bedrooms, not in the basement, you know, not out in the garage, not in the treehouse.
And that's a simple thing that
every parent can do. Yeah. Absolutely.
It is tough to sit and talk about the things that happened to Jordan that night and think about that our son is no longer with us. This is Jordan's story, and that's what motivates us to go out and tell it, to try and save someone else.
And that's why they're doing this, to save lives. So have that conversation with your children about this scheme, and that if it happens to them, they should tell someone. It's going to be okay. So Jennifer and John would like to see changes with social media to protect our children. I focus on that tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And then at 7 a.m., the FBI will actually be live in studio to take a deeper dive on the rise of these cases and what parents should do to report these cases. My 5 p.m. report, by the way, and my full interview with Jordan's parents is up right now on clickondetroit.com. I encourage you to look at it. Look at it with your children, too.
We can't recommend that enough.
You really can't.
The Nigerian men charged in this case, the belief is that they've done this with many other people, but this is the only case charged, right?
This will be a landmark case when it goes through. Yeah, it's really incredible.
We're so grateful for them for talking about it. Yep.